The old nope rope. What would you do if you showed up at your boat and this thing was in it? Let me know in the comments. Now, speaking of ropes, I've seen law enforcement and coasties and several other people try and stop runaway vessels like the one we see here using a rope. Basically, they try and toss the line near the engine in hopes that the propeller will become fouled in the rope. But this one's a new one to me, as the coasties here appear to actually physically decide they're going to try and swamp the vessel that is broken free and running wild.
That? I think it might flip the boat. Here we go. Go, Coasty, go. Make a wave, I think, to flip it. Poor guy that fell overboard, his engine's going out the water if that happens. It's his own dumb fault though, right? Yeah. Oh. Almost got it slowed down.
Yeah. Slowed down quite a bit.
Yeah, I wonder if they maybe... Alright, I'm gonna cut the end.
Speaking of vessels running wild and things getting away from you, I guess another way to try and manage vessels getting away, especially if you're down at the boat ramp, is why not just go ahead and jump in, swim over, and swim the vessel into the boat ramp? I mean, that seems simple enough, I guess.
Oh, God. Hey, officer! Oh. Thank you!
Now, the one that really winds up confusing me here, though, is what I want to know is why this kid jumped in when the other kid's on the ski that's not rolling for some reason. Why didn't he just jump in and swim it over? Instead, our guy winds up jumping off of the ski he was standing on, swimming over, and now he's going to try and push it into the boat ramp. Just kind of a wild way to get it done.
Been crazy out there? Been crazy out there? Couple of people falling in.
And for those who've never tried something like this, it is definitely a whole lot more difficult than it looks, but just some of the wild and crazy scenes we see down here in South Florida. And speaking of South Florida, are you going to be in South Florida this week? Are you heading over to the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show? We're going to be over there as well. Be sure to stop by and check us out. We'll be hosting our annual seminar on how to take your boat to the Bahamas. In collaboration with the Bahamas Tourism Ministry, we'll be at the seminar booth over at the Convention Center Friday, November 1st at 2 p.m. and Saturday, November 2nd at 5:30 p.m. And there during that seminar, we'll show you how you can take your vessel to the Bahamas with your family and enjoy some time on your own boat while you're there. And also, we'll show you a way where you might be able to join us on one of our trips next year. Thanks for watching, crew. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Googans of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening on your waterways, be sure to hit us up on Facebook or Instagram and let us know when you might see your stories over here. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button.